Coming up on County Connection. What's cute, has 4 legs, and the best sense of smell? The county's newest employee. These fighters are lacing up their gloves and punching Parkinson's disease right where it counts. Find out why these county employees are counting at the crack of dawn. Welcome back to County Connection. I'm Melissa Fye. A record number of county employees recently hit the streets to help count the homeless in the region. Here's why.
Today we're going through our annual census for our folks who are experiencing homelessness. Right now our volunteers are checking in to do our count of people who are sleeping on the street. This year we're doing an engaged count, so they're preparing to go out and interview our folks who are sleeping outside and figure out what their needs are, who they are, how many there are. That's really a big piece of it ultimately too, is we want to find out how many folks are unsheltered and be able to let HUD know so we can get appropriate funding to provide the services that these folks need.
I am here today along with hundreds of other county employees through the region because I believe there is a solution to homelessness, and this is one of the key steps, is gathering data on who's homeless, where are they experiencing homelessness, and from that we're able to develop an understanding of solutions and then to educate the community on who is experiencing homelessness. How long have you been homeless this particular time?
Probably 6 months.
Okay. This is my 6th year of participating, and I enjoy it. This is there's super value in this activity, and it brings resources into the community, so very important.
We have a lot of great county workers that come out. I think a big, maybe a third of our volunteers this morning at this site are from the county, so we're really grateful for them. I know that people who support homeless programs throughout the city and throughout the county come to volunteer, and just citizens, people in the community who know that homelessness is something that our city needs to address, so they want to make a difference if they can.
This is my first time participating in the homeless count. I wanted to do this to be part of the experience, and I'm really happy to see that the county is doing their own part in trying to find more resources for our homeless population. So it's been good to see different people from different departments and just come together for this one night very early, but it's great teamwork that we've been able to head this count.
Every single person that we're counting is a human being who's had a complex life just like you and I. They have a full range of emotions, they have dreams and aspirations, and we're out here hopefully to help them get closer to those dreams and aspirations, because we know that getting off the street is a really important first step.
This is the 6th year the county has recruited employees to help with the effort. Now, they may not ever enter a ring, but these fighters are still training for the fight of their lives. Check it out.
In this corner, retired and facing the biggest challenge of his life, Alan the Alley Cat Horton.
We need 2 fighters in here. 2 fighters.
Okay, let's not pull any punches here. This group has all been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Keep those arms up. Keep those arms up.
And Alley Cat, a.k.a. Alan Horton,
Hey, partner, let's do this.
is one of many fighters at Rocksteady Boxing San Diego and Escondido, not letting his condition slow him down.
I've just gone through a Rocksteady boxing torture, which I do 3 days a week.
He's never really been a fighter.
One day I was a fighter in school, and I got in, and it turns out he was the champion. And I got in there, and he hit me so many times in 1 minute, I thought, this really sucks. I'm not going to do this again. And so I ended up going on to the tennis team, much more civil.
All right, in your face, Parkinson, keep going.
He was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2013 and now is a true fighter.
Rock steady! I had a foot that was tapped all on its own, and I put up with it for 2 years, and eventually went to the doctor, and the doctor diagnosed me in 5 minutes, which I was stunned.
Nice job. I'll take it, Alan.
He was given medication in the form of an arm patch.
My thought of Parkinson's is life was over.
Movements we take for granted had become difficult for Alan.
I couldn't do this with my fingers. That disappeared. I couldn't move this arm, left arm. That started. So you're slowly dwindling away, like you're fading into oblivion. And of course, that wasn't what my life plan was.
Get set and go.
Now, Alan and his fellow fighters have a coach helping them deal with this devastating blow to their lives.
We call Mary Lynn our angel from heaven. because there's nowhere else she could have come from.
It's pretty devastating having the diagnostic that you are now. You're suffering from Parkinson's disease.
Move your feet, move your feet, move your feet.
Parkinson is a movement disorder. Our movement become really, really small, so we try to make them do big.
But not all movement in the class is big.
When they were writing on the board, we focus on small motor skills, dexterity. We make them think all the time.
Recently, Rocksteady Boxing San Diego joined the county's Live Well San Diego family.
And we've been very happy that we've been designed to be a partner. We're very proud of it.
Here's the great thing about partners like Rocksteady Boxing San Diego, is you have an organization that does what they do really well, and they have the outcomes to prove it. But they also get the bigger picture of the importance of partnering and collaborating with others toward this common vision of healthy, safe, and thriving communities.
For Alley Cat, his training is as important as any medication he takes.
I don't skip any of these classes unless I absolutely have to. After being here for a year or so, I was doing something on my head, and I noticed this lump here. And I thought, what the hell? Wow, it's a muscle. I hadn't seen that in decades. And it was funny, I found it when I was brushing my hair, and of course you see how much hair I had. That took a long time.
By the looks of it, Alan's fight is going to go way beyond 12 rounds.
Parkinson's gets into your head, and if you let it, it will break you down. As far as I'm concerned, until there's a cure announced, whenever that happens, I'm not even going to look at anything. I'm just going to keep coming here and working out because I'm doing great.
Who are we?
Rocksteady!
Who are we?
Rocksteady!
What do we do?
Fight! 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 Fight!
Alan is not only a fighter, but he's also a volunteer with Rocksteady Boxing San Diego. If you or a loved one would like more information on the classes, just visit rocksteadyboxingsandiego.com. Let's head out east to Lake Morena County Park. We chose an easy hike that's fun for the entire family. Have a look. Another exciting activity at the park, the scavenger hunt track trail that's just for kids. Now, speaking of going on the hunt, meet the newest county employee whose nose got him the job. Check it out.
Where is it? Let's go find it. Oh, I got a sniff here. Tuck is an agricultural inspector dog. And what he's trained to do is he's trained to find fruits and vegetables and plant material coming through the mail that might be harboring pests, diseases, and infesting other commodities that we grow here in San Diego.
Which one? That one? Which one? Good boy.
The most important thing these dogs do for us is they find us unmarked boxes that we would never see. We're really trying to use these dogs to find backyard fruit, new shippers and receivers. With the internet, people just can put stuff in the mail and send it to you in 2 days. If it doesn't say Sunkist, Pro Flowers, Harry and David on the side of the box, an inspector doesn't know to look into it. So the dog uses their sense of smell to find those boxes that we, as an inspector, would never see. And they find several hundred to 1,000 of them in a year. So it's absolutely amazing what these guys do. Dogs constantly need reinforcement and training to keep proficient. And so today we've got basically a little sample of what we usually do and see in a real environment. So the trick is to get him to find the fruits and vegetables, ignoring all the other boxes that don't have anything in it.
It's a mango. No, don't eat it. Oh,
all the dogs that we use have been adopted. So he's gotten his little second chance. The reason I fell in love with him when we were working is that his attitude, he just loved the game. He wasn't scared of much. He just wanted to go, 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 and he's an absolute sweetheart, so that's what tied me into him. When he gets it, he's so happy. It's really fun to watch his progression. I've only had him for about 6 months now, and the difference between when I first got him working and now, he's just gotten so much better at it.
Okay. Oh, good boy. Okay.
These dogs are crucial in helping to find unmarked boxes, and they find several hundred to 1,000 of them in a year. Now, to see more stories like the ones you saw here today, make sure you visit CountyNewsCenter.com. We'll see you next time on County Connection. Don't forget to follow us on social media for your County Connection.